you shut the fuck up?
Hi, everyone.
Hi.
Welcome back to Music and Mayhem.
God, it feels good to be back.
I do. It's been a long time.
Feels like it's been
Shouldn't have left you.
days.
Without a dope beat. Step 2. Step 2. You remember that shit?
Fuck yeah, I remember it.
Timberland.
Fucking
How you guys been all week?
Pretty good.
Yeah?
Pretty good.
Thanks for joining me and Justin and Lou to this podcast, everyone.
of Blacktooth Grin
Of?
out of Boise, Nampa, Treasure Valley. We're Jeremy.
You really
Justin,
fucking jammed that in there. Funny.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Fuck, rough
Trying to
start,
complete
guys.
your fucking sentence here.
I can't wait to hit our 50th episode so I can fucking quit this bullshit show.
I know, dude. We're just pushing.
Sorry to all the listeners. Rough start.
All 12 of you, we apologize. We're new at this. 47 episodes in.
Close this time. 41.
Fuck, I'm closer.
You're getting better at
We
math.
got a party in the back. It is tiny, but it's a party nonetheless. Party in the back.
Yeah. Good
TC
enough.
in the back.
TC in the back.
Yeah.
Our videographer / editor /
Boss.
boss.
Yeah.
Boss man.
She fucking bosses us around all the time.
Yeah.
I feel so good this week.
You do? Tell me.
Well, I've had a robot lawnmower for 2 weeks.
Oh, this guy and his
So at this point, I
this thing
figure
again?
that I can put experienced Robot Overlord on my resume, right?
Oh,
Suppose. Okay.
like
That'll get you turned
the
away
owner,
for a job.
The owner of
Experienced Robot Overlord.
Perfect.
Fair
Have you done anything cool, like put a like a beer on it and like drive it over to Jeremy?
No, have you seen the Google eyes on it?
Yes, I have.
Oh, okay. It needs fucking tomato teeth that stick off of it. All like, I'm on your fucking yard. Needs
So I was
that
going to
shit.
ask about your Google eyes that, we talked about it last episode. And
Oh, man.
I noticed your new profile picture is your lawnmower with the Google eyes on it. Are those the rounded ones?
They were that.
Okay.
And then the poor little thing fucking spent one rainstorm out in the front yard, and it had totally lost its battery. I woke up the next morning, it was out there,
All by itself?
just terrified. I'm positive it was. The poor little thing was
lonely
just
and
sitting there.
afraid.
Battery, it was all aired out and stuff. So
Poor
yeah,
gizmo.
and in the process, being out in the rainstorm, its googly eyes completely fell apart because they were paper backed, and so it actually rolled around the next morning as like zombie
Blind and
because both the
scared.
pupils had fallen out. Pretty awesome. Yeah, it was actually more frightening with no pupils. It was like, geez.
I loved it when I saw it.
That's
That was perfect.
That's Hyatt's lawnmower update. That's a new segment of the
All right,
show.
all
we
right.
have.
Robot Overlord.
Robot Overlord.
You can call me Robot
lawnmower update.
Overlord.
I can't wait to fucking tell you guys this.
I'm ready.
I won a fucking award for my drywall abilities.
No shit.
That's fucking unbelievable.
The boss and I got contractor of the fucking year, and since I'm his only guy, like half of that's mine.
well, I don't know how I don't know how unbelievable that is, Justin. He's a pretty good drywaller.
Pretty goddamn good.
No,
drywall.
he's the best drywall.
Okay.
I am the fucking.
Yeah,
now
but
I
knowing
just-
that it's a small company to kick everyone else's ass,
Dude,
that makes it even better.
in Idaho.
In Idaho.
Best of
Yeah.
fucking Idaho. That's
At least two of us said you need to take it to that other guy that you talked about a month ago and was like, shove that right
the
up
guy
his
that
ass.
fire
Be like-
made. Be
Right
like,
in.
just walk in his house like.
Be like, oh.
Why don't you read this, fuckface?
I would. I'd fucking.
I don't wanna go
I'd
back
make
and-
copies of it and put it on like all the telephone poles around his fucking house and shit. Dude, fuck that guy.
I know.
Wait
just
till night and just like walk in and go, "Hey, bitch!" Slap him, like wake his ass up.
giving me an award
And
that's
then just throw the award on his chest.
Wake up,
Walk
bitch!
out.
giving me an award that's the best of anything is not good for our ego. We tend to strut around like the world owes us something. We. Well, I mean the proverbial we.
Oh, we
the
were on
royal we.
we were on vacation in Montana once, and some guy saw Jeremy in the pool, and he said something about him being a perfect specimen of man, and Jeremy didn't deflate for like 2 months.
A
2 months, he's like,
perfect
you guys
specimen
remember
of
when that
man."
guy called me a perfect specimen of man? It's like, good Lord.
Whipped up. Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Well, it's true.
Jesus Christ!
I heard the guy saying it and
I'm
went in
so
slow
glad-
motion. I was like, don't say that to him. He's like, perfect specimen. I was like, oh, it's not
And in
Jeremy.
the back of my brain, I'm like, this motherfucker does. I get out of breath tying my shoes to go to work in the morning. A real perfect fucking Adonis.
Hey, that's why you got to get hey dudes. They
I'm
just
so-
slip right on.
I'm somebody's fucking grandpa now. So
Yeah.
At that moment, Jeremy's
Perfect
ego
specimen of a
levitated
grandpa.
out of the pool and stood on top of the water.
I did. I walked right across the pool pool like David fucking Blaine in Las
I gotta
Vegas.
get me a beer. He just walked across the top of the pool. It's pretty.
Fuck yeah, dude. You're
For real.
lucky, dude. That's great.
How about you, Lou? Tell me about your week.
It was pretty good.
Yeah.
There's I got some sports corner to.
Oh, you want to jump right into Sports Corner?
Things happened.
Oh yeah, man.
I don't have my funny effect anymore because Justin hates the mixer and I hate the interface.
Here,
and
we'll try to just
never
do it.
agree.
We'll try to do it live. You go ahead.
Okay, ready? Lose. No, you gotta say lose. You guys fucking suck.
Awful. Jesus Christ.
It's fucking loose.
I don't even want to do this anymore.
I miss the mixer. Here's Lou's Sports Corner.
Just plug the mixer in like I told
All
you.
right. So anyway,
Christ.
here's what happened.
You guys just shit all over my segment. Go ahead, Lou's Sports Corner.
Anyway,
Go ahead, buddy.
Just a quick little Ashton Genty going to the Oakland or the Las Vegas Raiders.
Fuck yeah.
I keep calling him Oakland too, brother.
yeah.
I'll always do it.
And then another Boise State guy, Ahmed Hassanin, got drafted by the Detroit Lions. Fucking A. Fucking A. He will make history and be the first person from Egypt to play in the NFL.
No shit.
Hell yeah.
That is fantastic.
Hell
I
yeah.
did not know
So,
that.
On that Ashton Genty thing, they last year they had offered him $1 million to jump into the NFL early, and he was like, "No thanks." And
other schools were
Cool as
offering him $1 million to come play for them, and he was like, "Nah."
That's what I'm saying. They offered, that's what it was.
Yeah.
And then he played the long game, said no thanks for 1 year, and got like $26 million instead. Right?
Everyone knows, embarrassingly, I've been the fucking Raiders fan since I was a tiny wee child.
You should
Everybody wants to
rejoice.
talk football every year, and I get like fucking 3 games into the season, and I'm just like, I don't want to talk about it anymore.
This might be a good season though.
Yes, this
I
guy is going
thought
to change
for-
it.
giving
for
them
some backup though, because you guys have Pete Carroll now, the old head coach from fucking Seattle.
Yes.
You guys got to
And
coach
you got
with
our
some
old
shit.
quarterback, Geno Smith.
See, I thought when they gave them a fancy new facility and a new name and shit, it was all going to turn it around, and god damn it, the
I think-
Raiders just did what the Raiders do.
Genty's going to turn it around. He looks like a video game character of a football player. He's just thick. He's like 3 foot thick in
a
all
Minecraft
directions,
character.
dude.
When he stands there like fucking Michael Myers before he runs his fucking play.
He runs so fucking angry. He runs with
Yeah,
so much hate.
Let's hope the Raiders. I would love.
He's going to do
that.
some stuff for
I
your
would
team. Yep.
fucking love.
I think this is the Raiders' year. I'll be honest with you.
No, it's not.
Was it last year we were in Vegas,
Yeah,
or the year before?
last year.
And I got to go into the pro shop and actually buy an overpriced beanie and shit.
Oh
and
yeah,
wear
for
the fuck-
$75.
Yeah, fucking cool. The beanie I could have got at Walmart for 20. Like,
Fucking
yeah.
when we went to that
Team
fucking
roof
Lions
right there.
game, went and like had to buy Audrey a hoodie. That was, I don't know, probably $110 fucking dollars. And I was like, oh man, I got to get this fucking hat. That was, probably dropped another 70. I'm like, oh, fucking game towels. Fuck yeah, there's 40,
Oh yeah.
I'm like,
On your
"God
way back
damn."
to your seat, you're looking them all up on Amazon like, shit.
Did you guys go to Third Man Records? While
We
you-
sure did.
Did you really?
Dude, it was so fucking
Tell
cool.
me about that now. I don't want to jump out of your sports corner at all.
God
But being
damn.
in Detroit's
I'm
like,
done with that.
oh, okay.
Dude, it
The
was
only
so
thing
cool,
I have
man.
in my brain of Detroit is from RoboCop. That's what I think Detroit looks like. Which was actually filmed in Dallas, Texas.
I mean,
so-
if you're a White Stripes fan, Jack White fan, I mean, you go in there and you just don't know where to look. There's just so much stuff.
Yeah.
So much vinyl. So much.
well,
Like,
he's actually pressing vinyl.
oh yeah,
yeah.
I mean, there's like all the weird shit that he's done, like that you fucking can't get anywhere. Then you go a little farther back and you can see through the window what's on the board for everybody to start pressing that day.
That's
you know?
fantastic.
So like we look
fucking
up there
cool.
and it's like, oh shit, they're actually pressing Jack White's
I could,
new album.
I could
today.
imagine a shittier job than
Dude,
that, I think.
Audrey was just like, she couldn't talk for the whole time we were there.
Well, that actually segues nicely into my next thing I wanted to talk about. The White Stripes actually just got inducted
They sure did.
into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame this year. The inductees have been announced. We could talk
After
about
being snubbed last year, yeah.
Yeah, well, it's such a polarizing thing. Every year they pick fucking like the Black Crowes still got fucking snubbed again this year, and
That's
how is the
unreal.
Black Crowes not in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame?
That doesn't make sense. And talking about, the White Stripes getting in there now, that's pretty early compared to, if you look at your list over here, Bad Company.
We had Bad Company, Chubby Checker, Joe
They've been
Cocker,
around way longer. Yeah, Joe Cocker. Come on.
Cyndi
It's
Lauper.
110, being like, Jesus Christ, it
The
finally died.
divisive one seems to have been Outkast, which also I love Outkast. By the way, Soundgarden finally got in. Fucking
Fuck
cheers,
yeah.
Chris Cornell
Cheers.
needs that loving, and the White Stripes.
So you mentioned something earlier about this Rock and Roll Hall of Fame and being outcast, like you said.
I love Outkast. Don't get me wrong on that.
Yeah.
I think they should be, because Andre 3000 and Big Boy are both did platinum as Outkast. They both did platinum albums solo. Remember, they both put out that fucking album that same year.
Mm-hmm.
The Way You Move and fucking Hey Ya. Both those came out the same year, and they both went fucking platinum. So like, I think they should get some awesomeness in the music sort of Hall of Fame.
Yeah,
But
so there should
Chubby
be a
Checker
music
did
Hall
the
of Fame.
fucking twist 60 fucking years ago, and he's
That's
just
what I'm saying.
now getting in the rock
It's
and
like
roll.
that's what he's 109, laying in bed like,
No,
is it finally my turn?
He's still alive. Chubby Checker is still alive.
Damn.
And he was famously quoted as saying, "I don't want to be like 85 or dead when they induct me into the Hall of Fame."
Oh, no.
Like I don't understand the voting or the committee of people they pull together to put these
Like to come to the defense a little bit of the White Stripes, I mean, I got all these other bands that have waited so long. I mean, you look though, like what their music. I mean, it was right at that point where everything kind of started to, kind of change. I mean, what
Right.
they brought, it was like holy shit.
Oh,
It's like-
absolutely.
Oh, it was definitely
and then-
way
No,
new.
dude.
And then you
Jack
look at-
White's,
and then you
Jack
look at
White's
all
use
the-
of fuzz and
I mean, you look
and,
at all the things. I mean, Jack White's done for music. I think that
and
probably
not to
took a
undercut
lot.
Meg White either.
Absolutely
She's
not.
a very fucking formidable adversary when it comes to a drummer. Like,
But I think maybe a lot of that might have been taken into account too. Of why,
yeah, no, I just don't understand it. Like, how could I love Cyndi Lauper,
Sure.
but was Cyndi Lauper over the Black Crowes? I
No,
don't think
no.
anyone in this room loving Cyndi Lauper would ever put.
Yeah, there should be a music Hall of Fame.
I agree with
like
that.
Lou was saying earlier.
I think
Yeah.
90% of us that know about the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame would agree that there should just be a umbrella, just pop culture music Hall
Yep,
of Fame.
I
I would think
I
that an
agree.
acoustic drum set would be part of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame requirements. Maybe
For rock
right?
and roll,
I know
in general. Did Cyndi Lauper do stuff with an acoustic drum set, or is it all beat tracks behind? It's one of the things
No,
that make
Cyndi
it not
Lauper's definitely got live drums.
okay.
Yeah,
behind her.
Well,
yeah.
I just meant like it's one of
Yeah.
the things that make it not rock.
Yeah, I mean, how do you even the term rock and roll would be subjective? I think like what's rock and roll to me might not be rock and roll to the Mormon neighbor next door. You know what I mean?
I guess that'd be the problem too. Is if you did just do an umbrella. Under that umbrella, if you're like okay, hip hop, rock, metal, then you're kind of going back to what you're. I don't know
I
if
don't
that
think
would
it. I
really
should
work.
I think it should be music that fucked shit up. That if it did a thing, like I don't love pop, dude, but I won't ignore like Taylor Swift's Numbers, for example. I'm not a Taylor Swift guy. I couldn't name 5 Taylor Swift songs. I know that motherfucker makes a bunch of money and is selling songs.
I think she does awesome stuff too, from what I understand.
No, I agree.
Almost every year she gives her everybody even affiliated with the show ridiculous amounts of money
she
and
takes
bonuses
care of her
and
crew,
stuff.
dude.
Like
Everybody wants to
like
shit on
even
her.
the truck drivers and shit get
She dropped
$500,000.
They get like
something. I don't know.
She dropped $1 million on everybody that works with her last year.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that's fantastic, dude.
boom, here's $1 million
She's
bucks.
making Oprah money though.
Yeah.
Like that's
Yeah.
not that's nothing to her, but like a lot of artists that are making that sort of fucking money and selling, they don't give a fuck.
No.
They don't know their bus driver's name and shit, you know what I mean? So like I don't know, all of this shit seems so arbitrary to me anyway, the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, because who's picking that? I didn't get to vote on that.
Did Outkast do a rock and roll song of any sort? Ever?
Not that
No?
I've ever heard.
What
It's like Beyonce getting into the country thing, right? Like,
yeah, no, her winning a country album was just shitting on country artists.
I did
honestly.
see that
Like,
she's out on tour now with her daughter, though. That's pretty cool. I like when the artist brings their kid in, and maybe not too young.
What was that one? Cornell's daughter came out and sang that song with him on stage that
Oh,
time.
I never saw it.
Oh my god, it was fucking fantastic. Yeah, she came out and sang a song, and he played guitar, and it was just.
Fuck.
That's Soundgarden though. this is just now Soundgarden's getting into the fucking
40 fucking years later.
right.
Yeah, doesn't make a lot of sense.
These
but
albums, like that Temple of the Dog album, is a fucking masterpiece.
Yep.
And it'd never get the recognition that, you know, I don't agree with everybody that's been inducted into the Hall of Fame, but like, shit, man, it's astounding who hasn't been inducted into the Hall of Fame, I think is where I'm trying to get to. I'm fighting for the Black Crowes. Come on, Black Crowes.
Yeah, come on, Black Crowes.
I hadn't even thought of Temple of the Dog when you were talking yesterday about Down being the greatest supergroup ever.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to agree with Down, though. Temple of the Dog did one album.
Yeah, but like that only because Shannon Hoon, Mother Love Bone,
Shannon
Hoon.
Moon, I think. We'll have to look that up.
Yeah, we'll have to look
fact check that.
He died. Mike McCready needed the band, and Chris Corn. Dude, the whole thing just
but
happened.
Pearl Jam was already happening.
Shannon Hoon, man, I'm telling you. I think
but
that's
Pearl
right.
Jam was already a band. Soundgarden was already a band, and then they got together.
Just like Mad Season.
Yep.
Yeah, just one of those perfectly fucking. Well, hey, man, we're in the studio. Let's record some shit together, right?
Well, what's really cool, like bringing up Mad Season, is their I believe their bass player is just some like jazz musician out of Chicago.
Probably just
like
some studio musician.
Yeah, he's not from any band that we would listen to. The drummer is the dude from Screaming Trees. Like,
see, and I thought,
that's cool.
One of them dudes.
A lot of like a mix you wouldn't think would happen.
And that whole album is a fucking masterpiece.
Yeah, it is.
Above by Mad Season.
Yep.
If you've never heard that album, go seek that out and find. If you're an Alice in Chains fan or a Lane Staley fan at all, I think something in my fucking brain says Mike McCready was also the guitar player on that album.
Yeah, I believe he is.
If I'm wrong on that, don't quote me, but it's like something in my brain says that era of fucking music, man, like
Wake Up is
a
good one. I love Wake Up.
good Lord.
There's not a bad track on that album.
No, it really isn't.
No, Artificial Red is probably my favorite. That or November Hotel. Those are all really, really good.
Just from beginning to end,
one.
that whole fucking it defines an entire era of our life for sure. That was
and it's old too. That's what's crazy is like I believe Mad Season happened in 93, 94.
Wow.
Something like that. And
we were just puppies.
Yeah. Holy
We
shit.
baby.
Oh, we fucking baby.
We baby. Yeah, so can we talk about some movies now?
Oh my good Lord.
I can't wait.
Am I ready to talk about a movie? Now, if you
I'm
have
excited
not
for
listened,
the next movie.
Okay. Yeah, because
me too.
I feel as though, now we've talked off record, I feel as though your love for the Arnold movies are starting to fizzle out. So, now hold on. The next one I'm going to have to give you is going to be a big one. So, before we get into any of that, your homework was
Total Recall.
Total Recall.
Yep.
Which, for me, is a fucking a perfect movie. It's a perfect movie.
Yeah, but Justin said he wasn't super sci-fi.
What'd you say,
It's
Jeremy?
never been super sci-fi.
Jeremy,
So go
what did
ahead.
you say? Hold on, Jeremy. Would you
Yeah.
say what fucking top 3 Arnold movies for you?
God, that's so hard. I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
For watchability, just
Obviously, Terminator 2,
rewatchability.
right?
Terminator 2 will always be number one.
Number 2 would be,
Predator,
and 3 you would say Total Recall.
Total Recall.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, so for me, you know, it is hard because, like I said, I never got to see these when I was young. I never got to see them when I was young, when I had, you know, that kind of imagination.
You were
and
more
those-
impressionable,
8-year-old
sure.
Jeremy is a fucking
Yeah.
way more impressed.
Well, dude,
by
I haven't
than
seen it in a long
49-year-old.
time. I couldn't fucking give you a line from that movie right now.
There wasn't a mini for the Arnold one-liners.
Get your ass to
I noticed.
Mars.
Yep, like they didn't have any of the whole like stick around or you know let off some steam, Bennett. They didn't have any of those fucking Arnold
a little bit of
one-liners.
that.
There was a little bit
of cheesiness there, which
I remember
you know,
them
I was
pulling
I was
like
kind
this
of looking
gnarly
for.
thing out
when
of
he
his
kills
nose.
Sharon Stone and he says, "Consider that a divorce."
That's the
Yes.
best line in the whole
and he
thing.
fucking stumbles hard on "Consider it a divorce."
I will say that if I would have seen that when it came out in 1990.
Yeah.
I would have been 14 years old.
You would have hated its end.
No, because there's a gal with 3 boobs.
Oh my fucking
Yeah.
God. The alien girl with 3 boobs. I remember
she's a mutant.
I remember distinctly watching that with my mother and father. They rented it. Total Recall just come out, new Arnold movie. Fuck yeah, dude, you got all my attention.
Well, and
we're sitting there watching it. Gets to the cantina scene. She's got 3 titties out. And here's fucking 9-year-old.
Make me wish I had 3 hands.
And I'm watching it with...
Yeah, Benny.
I
the
see
cab driver.
3 titties on the screen, and you like... You don't want to... Your fucking mom and dad in the room all of a sudden? You just want to look at 3 titties.
I have so many questions right now.
Dad, look, that's a lot of titties, right? So many titties.
Is that a thing?
Is that normal, Dad?
Can that happen?
Can I find that?
Oh, it makes me wish I had 3 hands. You doing just fine with 2, honey. It's a fucking great movie.
So
What would you rate Total Recall?
I'm going to put it below Predator. I'm going to put it at a 7. Well, tie with Predator.
Yeah,
I suppose.
Predator was 7.
Because The Running Man I pushed back to 6. I still feel like Total Recall is a little bit better than The Running Man.
I would say yes.
It took me a little longer to get to where I was enjoying it.
I think you would have liked Last Action Hero more, as it is a lack of a sci-fi film, and that is just a ridiculous.
Last Action Hero is the caricature drawing of an Arnie movie.
It's incredible, though.
You have to understand Arnie's making fun of himself, so
it's making fun of everything that ever happened to action movies in the 90s.
I think the time has come for you
to watch Jingle All the Way.
Put that cookie down now.
That toy's for my kid.
Holy fuck, Phil Hartman's in Jingle All the Way.
Okay. I'll watch that at Christmas.
And Sinbad.
No, dude, we're done fucking around. The fizzle is wearing off of it for you with Arnie
Last
films.
Action Hero.
It is.
No, the time has come. Terminator 1, Terminator 2, back to back. If you don't come back to me and tell me that is the best fucking shit that ever, and you get a tear, you get one at the end of Terminator 2, if you don't get a fucking tear, you come back to me and tell me you didn't do that, I'll give you $100 bill. You have to watch them back to back, though, and you really have to fucking fuck us, though. You got to fuck us all your power.
Okay. Well, I'll watch both of them back to back.
I think we should do it together.
Okay.
I think we should film it.
So that would mean that we're going to have to...
We should go to Chris's house.
I think we need to go to Fuqua's house.
That would have to be a Monday night then, because I'm out of town from Thursday.
That's
through
fine.
Sunday.
Whenever you want to do it. I think we go to Fuqua's Theater.
If only we gnomed somebody with...
Yeah. If only we know someone.
We watch Terminator 1 and 2 back to back.
Okay.
Because I am not letting you go through this one alone. Also, plus, I would watch Terminator 2 anytime, anywhere.
All right, I'm in.
That fucking movie rules. The first time I got to go to Hollywood when I was like 11 years old. No, fuck, I was older than that. Probably 15 or 16. We went to Hollywood because we were driving through to Vegas. And I got to see that canal where they jump the fucking shit off and he's chasing John Connor down the fucking thing.
Like L.A. River?
The LA River.
With that dirt bike with 37 speed transmission.
Yeah, dude, it shifted 15 fucking times. This is how we have to do. And we'll film it and we'll post it.
Okay.
We'll have a Justin fucking real-time reaction to Terminator 1 and 2 film video.
Yeah, it sounds like you're giving Stacy more work.
No, I think we could post this on the new website.
Yes.
Oh, see,
speaking of our gnome boy, Chris.
I'm really fucking good at this.
Get out of my fucking face.
Our gnome boy.
You almost slapped the shit out of you.
Oh, my God. Old Lou came out.
He's a mayor,
I felt
dude.
threatened. I'm sorry.
He's a mayor.
I'm his head of security.
Well, you failed.
Get your head out of my security.
You should have kept we out of his fucking breathing space.
We should have got out of his face. Get the fuck out of my face.
I'm not even surprised.
Do it now.
Yeah. So what is the website? Do you remember?
I don't. Go ahead.
It's blacktoothgrin.band.
Yes.
So, after 20-something years, it's time. It's time we
shout
we
out
have
to
a
Chris
website.
for putting that together.
Yes. He did. He put it together, and he put all Stacy's whole page with the merch and everything on there. The Vintage Lotus Studio.
VintageLotusStudio.com.
And also, if you go into the photos, he put all of Nicole's.
Yes, he did.
The entire gallery from that last show on there.
Yeah, that was awesome.
So it's a pretty neat thing. And if you go in there to the podcast, there's finally a place where you can get them in order. If you every time I go to YouTube and try to find something.
Well, you got to subscribe to it.
Jesus, every time.
What?
You guys are
I'm listening. Go ahead. No, promote the thing.
Anytime. When I go to YouTube and I have no subscription, I just search for whatever, and it's all like episode 22, episode 5, episode
You have
87.
to subscribe to it and go to the channel. They're all in order.
Oh.
I'll show you how, bud. Are you two fucks okay over here? Hyatt, this is a weekly thing. I think you and I should just start fucking off.
I'm watching Jeremy try to hold it together over here with every ounce of his being.
I'm good. I got a new lava lamp.
Oh,
look at that one.
I did see it. It is pretty.
Welcome to our lava lamp podcast, where we talk about lava lamps.
Look at how they glisten.
He's still trying not to cough.
Jesus
I'm fine.
Christ.
Cool. So that was a plug for the website. Good job, everyone.
Yes, yeah. Blacktoothgrin.band. And it's pretty important we have it because we were Blacktooth Grin before Dimebag Darrell died.
There's a picture of me and Dimebag Darrell somewhere with Blacktooth Grin tattooed on my belly.
Yeah.
And he wrote it on his belly upside down with a Sharpie at the top of the fucking loading dock at the knitting factory.
Yep.
Have I ever told you this story?
Yes.
Have you ever heard this story?
But it's important that we have that out there primarily because there are some other Blacktooth Grin bands out there that are...
And they need to fucking stop their shit.
But one of them, decided to use our logo, which... That's not going to happen any longer. Well,
my theory,
if I have to fly to New York, I'll make sure.
My theory on that is the promoter for the show was trying to put together a flyer and just found a thing that said Blacktooth Grin. Mm-hmm. I'm hoping if I see it again, we're going to have to get a call from fucking Harold Fitzgerald, DDS.
Our lawyer. That's our lawyer's name.
No, legal advisor.
Oh, legal.
You cannot say lawyer.
Why?
Because he didn't pass the bar. He can legally advise you.
Because he took it at the bar.
Yeah.
That's our kind of fucking legal advisor.
Yeah. I'll see you fucking soon.
Yeah, so it's important. It's a big step. It's a big, long-awaited deal that we can keep things updated and do all the good, fun shit.
What is the website?
The website.
Oh,
yeah.
Jesus. That was a weird jump, dude.
Yeah. No, we were still talking about it. You just fucking dipped off somewhere. It's okay, pal. We love you.
I can't fucking wait to quit this bullshit podcast.
Well, it's almost over for the day.
No, I mean just forever.
Oh, for good?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't wait for you to quit, too.
Yeah.
I'm kidding.
Thanks.
So what we like to do every episode, too, though, is bring out Album of the Week. And Hyatt brought something fucking really rad today.
I did. One of them cool moments in music history. We were talking time travel a few weeks ago or whatever, and if you could go back to any one time, to me, if you could go be a fly on the wall and be there when like Ozzy met Randy Rhoads, I thought that'd be a pretty cool spot where you could go to.
Such a good album.
I grabbed Ozzy Osbourne, Diary of a Madman, just because of that relationship.
Yep. Between
those two guys, it's a complete masterpiece, and I know it's
Ozzy will tell you right now how much he literally loved Randy Rhoads. That was a pure fucking love between those two.
Without a doubt. And I don't know, it's just a lot of my favorites of what they did. And I was telling you guys, I'm a little more butt rocky than you. I don't mean to be. I apologize.
Well, I'm right there with you, pal.
Dude, Diary of a Madman is not more butt rocky than me. I love that album.
Well, this album just makes my bird twitch. It's the the real fast, screechy guitar solos and stuff. There's a very specific era of the late 80s that I don't know. It hits you. It hits you just
that
right.
one's actually got my favorite Ozzy solo song on it.
Over the Mountain.
Over the Mountain, yep.
Yes.
Over the mountain.
So
yeah, I fucking love it.
Anyway, it's a good one. Or just speaking of this genius guy, pick up any Ozzy and listen to it.
Yeah, cheers
really
to Ozzy. The old
Always
man.
cheers to Ozzy. And I hate to even bring up his name because I don't know.
Afraid something terrible is going to happen.
Black Sabbath has scheduled their final show July 4th and 5th, I believe, in England. And that's the last show Sabbath
that is a long drive.
I would literally fucking swim to England to see that show happen.
It's sold out, dude, in like 12 hours or some shit, dude. Like, tickets gone.
Is Bill Ward back to play drums?
It's all original Sabbath lineup.
Because Bill Ward didn't do that last line.
Except for Randy Rhoads, I don't think is going to make it.
That, I believe, was the drummer from
he might be late.
Rage Against the Machine.
It was. Fuck, I cannot remember his name right now.
I can't either, but yeah, on the Sabbath 13 album, I believe that was...
Because Bill Ward, for whatever reason, did not want to do that tour.
I don't think he could do it.
No, I think he just... The timing or the money wasn't right. Something. Logistics.
Yeah, Sabbath money's huge,
What is
too.
his fucking name? That's going to drive me nuts.
Well, we'll look it up. right after we're done with this because you know what, dude? Cheers to fucking Pepper.
Cheers to fucking Pepper.
And we're going to go out to the studio, which you have named Disgraceland.
Did we settle on that?
I fucking love it.
I think the entire property out here is Disgraceland. That's what TC said.
I fucking love it.
Yeah. There should be a big fucking thing over the moat as you come up the fucking thing right by the moat. Disgraceland.
Fuck yeah. Yeah, but we're going to go out there.
Shout
out
to Elvis. Thanks for listening, Elvis. I love you.
He's not dead.
Hell no, baby.
No, he just went home.
Elvis just went home, mama.
Yeah, so we're gonna go out there and fucking record some vocals on our 4th song.
Oh, by the way, happy birthday to Justin. That was yesterday.
Yes.
You fuck.
Absolute happy
I was just going to say about spit my drink out of my mouth trying to get that out.
Old
shit,
man.
We almost got that one out there.
I am the oldest one here.
He's a year older than anybody in the band right now.
That's right, dude.
I'm the youngest.
For 2 weeks.
Such a baby.
And the best looking.
The fuck out of here.
I have awards.
Perfect specimen of a man.
Perfect specimen of a man, said some weird dude at a swimming pool.
In Montana.
Yeah, that wasn't awkward at all.
He tried to touch my pee-pee and I didn't tell anybody.
Well, can you blame him?
He was always like,
he was rubbing on you. Get the fuck off of me.
Get the fuck out of my face.
Jesus.
Okay, I love you.
I love you.
Thanks for tuning in. I love you.
Yep. Fucking Music and Mayhem with Blacktooth Grin, man.
That was a quick episode. We got in and out. It's
because we got shit to do.
Out.
We're going to fucking record. So I love you. Get the fuck off me.
I love you. Get the fuck off me.
And I'll see you next week.
Don't do it. Okay, sorry.
Hi,
yes, they're
love
dicks to me. Everybody fucking hates me. Okay, I love you. Bye.
Okay, love you. Bye.
Love you.